What's going on, folks? DK with StarCraft 1.19 here. I think we left off on mission 4, and now we go to mission 5, breaking the chains. Let's get this started here, folks. Breaking the chains, outskirts of Magistrad Korhal IV, not Augustgrad. That cursed turret has disabled our plasma shields. Without them, our species is in danger. I wonder how will the Protoss and Shakurs be after this incident. No, I can't ever imagine it. Imagine it? Right, seems impossible, but the electromagnetic wave that knocked our shields restarts its cycle when it's completed, and it returns to do so indefinitely. Wavelength is completely unknown to us, and stop the process is beyond our limits of knowledge and research. And stopping the process, yeah. Are you telling me that we must live without our shields forever? No, I haven't finished yet. According to our research about the wave, it can restart its cycle again and again. It needs some kind of force or energy source that allows the wave to start a new cycle. The wave itself is unable to generate such energy, so we think the Terrans are using an external device to provide the wave of such energy. Then we must find and destroy that device. If what you're telling us is true, with it destroyed, the wave will lose its energy supply and it'll fail to start new cycles. This way, we'll recover our shields. Exactly. Our observers have intercepted many Terran communications during recent days. In some of them, they talk about a machine that they've called Shield Nullifier, and they've connected this device with us. We believe that this nullifier is responsible of maintaining the wave active. Do you know from where we're coming those what? Jeez. From the planet Korhal IV in the outskirts of a city called Bat. Then we must attack Bat immediately and destroy the shield nullifier as soon as possible. Praetor, prepare a strike force to send it to Korhal. The rest will remain uncured as the Terrans are still dominating a third of the planet's surface. Moreover, I want to find all the stasis cells we can find there, and Taro Testadon. Destroy the shield nullifier? Come on! Khylliar, where you at? I want to control you too in a macro mission. And I tried my hardest to sound robotic for the Dragoon voice, but it's hard to do so. Oh, Luger, look at that. Protoss with no shields. Feels bad, yo. Feels bad. That means our Archons are gonna be completely worthless. So yeah, it's just so judging from off of it, that's a nice. That's good of you, observer. So just judging from, I'm gonna start an experiment right now. So judging from how the trigger, wait, what? We need a shuttle? Okay. Oh, it's high ground. Okay. So judging from how the trigger is working, you saw that probe just now. It started with shield and then it's completely faded away. It's a preserved trigger, where you set the shield point modifier to 0% constantly. So what that means is that, you know how it's not 0 out of 0 or something like that? You can, by the way, set Protoss shield as 0 out of 0, unlike green hit points. So yeah, but the map maker decided to just, do the trigger instead of actually setting the shield point to 0. So the Protoss want to recover the precious shields. I don't know how you have discovered it, but you wouldn't be able to destroy the nullifier. I already disappointed Minx on Ire, but I'm not gonna disappoint him on the Dominion Throne War. All units prepare to retaliate. Defend the nullifier with your lives and terminate those Protoss once and for all. Without their shields, they're weak. I know we're weak, but come on, Duran, you don't need to be an asshole. And since when did you start working for Arcturus Minx? Oh gosh, so there's a Zerg on this planet. I guess in this universe, Minx is kind of evil or something, or after Broodlord. Maybe Max wants to really kill Kerrigan, the bitch, queen of the what was that? What was that term again? Queen bitch of the universe. Yeah, that's what Kerrigan called herself. I wish she was more like that in StarCraft 2, but unfortunately that's not what we got. But a man can dream. Alright, let's see. This
Not enough minerals.
we're just gonna macro.
Nuclear launch detected.
And here's some orange Terran here. Now that our Protoss units don't have shields, we feel more and more fragile here. A worker unit with just 20 HP, it's a sad race. Protoss without shields. And then here's another pro tip for you folks that do not know how like nukes work against like StarCraft units in general. So what the nuke does 2/3 of its max HP damage, or unit's max HP's damage. Okay, that sounds weird. Okay, let me say that again. So a nuke either does 500 damage or 2/3 of a unit's max HP as damage, whichever is greater, I believe. So what that means is that if this AI successfully nukes my Nexus, this Nexus is destroyed. And why? And then you're wondering, oh DK, why is that? Oh, because just think about it for a second. So you think this Nexus has 750 HP, but in actuality it has 1500 HP. Because it also counts for shields, and I just said just now that nuke either does 500 damage. Okay, hold that thought. I got a Zerg here somewhere. I want to make more cannons here. Oh god, that's freaking weak. All right, I need to actually hold that thought there, folks. Hey, our probes are doing it so well. Oh, I forgot how weak the photon cannons are too without the shields. Oh my god, this is gotta be a hard mission. And hopefully the AIs are not that aggressive. But anyway, like I was saying, let's go back to that topic of nukes doing damage to Protoss buildings. So, since we technically have this green HP with the shield HP, this Nexus has 1500 HP total. And a nuke does either 500 damage or 2/3 of its unit's HP. So what that means is that when a nuke is dropped like on top of this Nexus, it will do 2/3 of 1500 damage, which will completely destroy this Nexus with that one blast. So yeah, that's a pro tip for you folks there. And if you don't believe, test it. And that is why, let's just say if the map maker decides to set the shield point at 0, then this Nexus will survive, because you only do 500 damage. Because 2/3 of 750 HP is less than 500, so it'll do the full 500 damage instead. So pro tip. And then if I remember correctly, if you drop a nuke on top of a zealot, like right on top of a zealot, I think the zealot survives or something. Somehow. I'm not really familiar with how that logic works, but that's how it is. Another fun factor for DK. Okay, I'll make a photon cannon here too. Where's my observer? So yeah, enough about that. Let's scout over here. What's going on over here? Oh gosh, this observer only has 40 HP. I gotta be very mindful of that too. And I actually need to get a Robo Bay to get observer speed. We can also expand there soon. I don't even need this gas because, you know, let's test it out. I wanna see if the Archons retain their shields or not. I doubt it, but yeah, I don't think. Yeah. But again, this is a good idea for a campaign. I always had this in mind too, and then I was eventually gonna mix this kind of similar map design, gameplay in my impending Doom campaign, which I haven't touched for several months now, ever since I started work full time. But yeah, I mean, this is a very cool concept, don't you think, folks? Protoss without shields, and they have to destroy some kind of nullifier building to obtain their shields again. So yeah, I like stuff like that. It makes it pretty interesting, unique. You know, that's what I want to see. And you hardly ever see this kind of, you know, map choice, you know, in a StarCraft campaign, custom campaign at least. Okay, yeah, well, I've got to get a Templar archives here, and I need to get more cannons. I mean, pylons. I'll probably need to make another cannon here. Can he fit? Probably not. Okay, he can go around. Okay, that's good. Oh gosh, he's stuck. You don't want him to get stuck. Okay, there you go. Let's keep upgrading. We can unfortunately upgrade shields. Yeah, kill that Defiler, man. Kill that Defiler. Oh, let's get speed. We can mind control. We can mind control a Zerg and then make our own Zerg army, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that was a very good sacrificial zealot there. Our Juggers are very fragile against sunken colonies because they take the full what's his face damage? Full 40 damage. Okay, we lost an observer already? What? Really? Oh gosh, that's not good. Yeah, okay, so Archons also have 0 shield. That's not good. At least from what I had in mind, I was gonna like make the Archons have, you know, retain their full energy, or modify so that they have only like 200 or 100 shield points. At least that's what I had in mind when I like wanted to make my own campaign and whatnot. Anyway, I need to make a cannon there, knowing where the Mutalisk attacks now. But our cannons are so weak, it's like, is it even worth it? We'll get sight range too. At least our Dark Templar have 40 HP, as opposed to the original StarCraft 1 Dark Templar, which had its stats kind of reversed, and it did more damage without upgrades, of course. Oh gosh, we lost a lot of probes there. Yeah, our buildings are just like taking too much damage because without the shields, we're very fragile. And our observer's parasite detected. Gosh. Just need to make more units, I guess. And rally my units there. I need to make more probes. I'm gonna need to expand there soon. Oh gosh, I need to also make another observer. And more Dragoons while I'm at it. And I'll need to eventually expand to my third location that the observer scouted in the beginning. Which I'll do right now, actually. We're getting a pretty fast mineral income here because of our second base. Oh gosh, that was a mistake. But so far this campaign, I thought it would be very hard, but it's not that hard, actually. So I'm grateful for that. It's not like Dark Hole where all the AIs are freaking insane or something. That really, oh gosh, that was one of the really harder campaigns. I think it wasn't really like tested or something. Or at least that's how I feel like. Micro, so our dragoons don't take damage. Alright, let's get that. I need more zealots in the front line here. Oh gosh, that's not good. I need a dragoon, or I might have to reload. Load game. Yeah, I gotta reload and then not attack. Yeah, I have to bring my dragoons back to my main base and make more dragoons, and possibly make a defense around there in front of the entrance, so my units don't get bamboozled. Hey, at least this campaign is getting harder, I guess. Dragoon with only 100 HP is kind of, it's a sad Dragoon. You can't even make shield battles because why are you gonna recharge it too? Oh, okay. That's that. Yeah, here they come. Should I opt for High Templar and get Side Storm? I might. Okay, I'll wait for that. I'll make more observer here. You need more frontline units like zealots. I might actually have to make more probes here. Actually, I don't need gas anymore. So I'll just get gas. I get minerals, not gas. And yes, I might get Psionic Storm, just in case. And just leave some Templars behind here. Alright, let's legal assault. We'll bring two observer, just in case. That's a lot of ultras. But yeah, we will prevail somehow. Okay, more probes, that's good. Oh, that's not good. Oh gosh, not the probe. I might actually get... Yeah, I might actually also opt for a mind control tech and actually get myself a... Yeah, get myself a... Get myself Zerg units or something. They have a lot of ultras that are reinforcing, but... Okay. Alright, the Zerg thinned out. I'll keep an eye on there. Our gas income's still not too bad, so I'm not gonna mine any gas from that extent. You just need to make a bunch of cannons here, so this expand doesn't get bamboozled.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Alright, looks good. Ah, this observer got parasite detected once again. Alright, let's get that.
Have engaged the enemy.
All my dragoons are dead. Hey, that storm kind of helped. Okay, I kind of feared that. That happened. So I'll make more cannons here. Anyway, this expands, okay. We made a bunch of observers, we can scout that. Yo, where are you going, where are you going? That's not where you belong, Ghost. Alright. Alright, DK, get yourself together. Oh gosh, that's not good. Where are my shuttles? Oh, we have a shuttle upgrade. Yeah, we need more units. Jeez, they really tore apart this building. Alright, how's it going? Do I make carriers though? Cause like the interceptors will only, yeah, even the interceptors will like melt so easily. That's why, that's the problem with Protoss without shields, you know, like Protoss without shields are a very sad race. 150 minerals to get these very fragile buildings. Let's make a enclave here so the units don't bamboozle my buildings. Oh, I lost cannon like that. I wonder if they're rebuilding, but I doubt it, so we'll attack. They have good source of income right now. I think it is safe to say I'll start putting one probe into that assimilator. And the reason why I brought this not observer, but this probe is to get a nexus there rolling, and I'll make more dark archons. Okay. We have a super Zerg unit on our side. I probably should have upgraded. No spawn brewing though. Oh, that's kind of weird. Alright, scout and kill yourself. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's another attack, another place I can attack later. No, wait. Okay, no, just kill that Ultralist. I think he's gonna drop another one. There we go. We'll make our own Ultralisk army. Hopefully. Alright, now we have a problem. And I lost sight of my shuttle again. Are you kidding me? Okay. I think I needed to make a... We don't have any healthy Dark Archons here. Come on, come on.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Alright, I'll get some Stargates too then.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, where's the other Guardian? Did you kill all of them? I guess so. Wait, what? We're almost side blocked. What the hell is going on? That wasn't my intent. Alright, let's control the Overlord too, might as well. So bad use of mind control, but you can't keep mind controlling it. And I actually want to clear out this top portion here. And I'll leave like some units like here. This will be my new detector unit. Okay. Where I see the dot, which means I'll need to move my observer there to scout that out. And I'll make some scouts with scout upgrades, which means, wait, what? I made 2 Templar Archives? I mean, why not? Okay. Not that I'm complaining, but okay. You know, I'll leave the shuttle here, so just in case this place gets attacked again, I'll know where the shuttle is immediately. Alright. And I'll leave this Dark Archon there. Start mining gas. We'll all be very gas deprived. I think I'm going too overboard with the probe count, but you live and learn, you know. It's a fresh expand here, so I'll bring my main probes down here, I guess. I mean, it's still not that oversaturated, so yeah. Okay, let's get more scouts here. We'll get gravitic thrusters. Looks great. Now our Dark Archon has Maelstrom, and it's time to attack these poor pathetic fools. Show them the heritage and the might. Yo, Dark Archons, you gotta be in the... You gotta be in there too. Alright, sacrifice yourself. Let's storm this. Storm the egg so it doesn't hatch. I keep misclicking though. I gotta be really careful with my Dark Archons though, actually. Forming more units like so. Okay, fine. Is there a drone that I can mind control, sir? Or no? Also, we'll mind control that Ultralisk. Kill that one. It's pretty good. Give me an Ultralisk, you know, not that filthy Hydralisk. Okay, any more units? Let's wait for this egg to finish hatching. Or my units can destroy it. For reserve, good. Yeah, we really Wait, I spotted an Ultralisk. I spotted an Ultralisk, guys. I spotted an Ultralisk. And I spotted another one. You're all mine. Another one. Okay, this one's almost dying. Okay, not that one. That one's good. Alright, yo, that's what we're talking. And you might be wondering, oh, DK, why are you making scouts? No? Because why not? They're pretty good. So where's our next place to go to? Okay, there's Terrans now. I gotta be careful there. Let's see. These arcos are almost 150 energy. I might need to mind control an overlord or an observer, make an observer, and keep upgrading. In the meantime, these units can come down here and bamboozle that third base there. I'll leave this one Dragoon here. Let's see, what else? And these pros have been idle for too long. Can help with the gas. We're actually getting way too much income here, and that's another thing I noticed with this campaign. Like, there's a crap ton of expand locations. So, not that I'm complaining, but like if you were kind of limited to that, it would be kind of nice to, you know, to make the game harder, a bit more challenging. So. I don't want to mind control that. Also, it's almost dead. It's dead now. I'll just wait. These Zerg are not even upgraded. Speed upgraded. Should I mind control Mutalisk? No, it's not worth it. There should be an Ultralisk popping out here. And then a save. Okay, those are so. You wanna mind control siege things if it's possible. Or medic. Medic sounds great too. But or not, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Gosh, that's a bad mind control there. I normally never use mind control like this, but I mean, might as well, since we're in a tough spot, right? Alright, we're doing some multi-attack as expected from DK. Yo. Let's see. Let's mind control that tank if possible. Come on, you can do it. You can do it too. And is there another more tank there? Yo, we'll do Maelstrom like this. It's pretty good that I got Maelstrom, but holy Jesus, that's a lot of Marines. What's going on here though? Yeah, this Zerg base almost done for. Oh no.
Yes, sir?
Oh, okay, this is only a storm, right? It's a massacre, man. It's a massacre. But they still have a lot of fire units. I need to go back with my wounds here. And my units died here. We almost have how's our scout army doing? It's pretty good. Where did my drone go though? Died in vain. Feels bad, yo. So where's the nullifier anyway? I'm still waiting for the nullifier here, folks. And I'll keep making scouts here. Initially I made these scouts so that I can deter the guardians or whatever, but now it feels like I don't need them. I'm gonna kill that Marine. There you go. We can still salvage that. I think I need to make more dark archons maybe. Okay. What about up here? Can we attack there? With scouts? How's our upgrades, by the way? We're 3-3. Not too shabby. They're just making crap ton of ultralisk. So I'll need to backtrack like this. As for here, we're gonna start our new race here. Okay, let's see. Our observer's still here, right? Or did I lose one again? Okay, more. Dark archons, yo. We might as well upgrade everything, right? Let's see. I'll bring my scouts to you this time. Yeah, looks good. I probably need to make more gateways than this, but I think it's fine for now. Okay, click that zealot there. That's good. We'll need some supply depot soon. I'll make medics with zealots. That sounds great, right? Because our medics can heal zealots, because zealots are biological units. Kind of like how all Zerg units are biological. It would be pretty cool if medics can like actually heal Zerg dudes. But I guess balance isn't well favor with that kind of stuff. Alright, let's get rid of that. Yeah, the Sunken Claw is just 3-shot our groups. That's very sad. Good. It's good. Get medics. Get medic energy in case. We'll make more barracks. We'll just stick with tier 1 units for turns. Because why not? Okay, let's get rid of that. Zerg is done. Still have a lot of. I'll get engineering bait. Oh, excuse me. Okay, we need more. You don't have enough pylons apparently. Pretty good. I need to make another barracks actually. I never knew the energy upgrade took this long. Oh. Calm set here, I'll hotkey this one. Save now. We'll make a bunch of zealots now. Because we have medics. Oh, we can't upgrade. We can't upgrade our terrain units. Interesting. And we just need one more pylon because we're pretty much maxed out. Let's see what's in store for here. Actually, these scouts can kill all these. Whatever. This Dragon's hiding over there, that's fine.
Did someone page me?
Yeah, let's just attack. Let's save now. Actually, attack over there. So where's the red turret? Who knows? Let's go, yay! Path wall. They're not even building anymore. Not that I'm worried. No tanks for me to steal. Nothing. Okay, well that's a huge disappointment here. I'll just mind control fire bat. It's kind of sad. Do you even get stim? No, of course not. Of course DK didn't get stim.
Roger that. Give me something to shoot.
Yeah, that's right. Ooh, we have so many Dark Archons here. They're kind of idle. I'm hoping for some, I don't know, hoping for some battle cruisers. But that doesn't seem to be the case here. Okay, that's a good target to mind control. Let's go over here, I guess. Did we not mind control? Tank? Oh, okay, we did. What the hell is all the way over here? Nothing. Rally, 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 rally. Let's get on U-232 shells, U-30 whatever, range, marine range. Let's attack here. Let's go over there. A lot of stuff going on here. We're doing some multi-attack. No A-clicks. Now, when I say A-click, I mean like make a whole bunch of army and then A-click, like in StarCraft 2. Little skirmishes here and there. That's how it is. That's how StarCraft 1 is supposed to be played. Oh gosh, that's a waste of a Dark Archon. Alright, these Dragoons need to come down. Yeah, what's in store for here? Shield nullifier, I see that. I spotted, yeah. Hell, no! I won't fall again. Catch them! Catch me if you can, Duran! You son of a gun! Okay, that's our... There's our mind control units here. Okay, let's see. Oh, more scouts. More maybe carriers too. I don't know. I'm just producing my air units out from one Stargate, so it's not really worth. Okay, let's bamboozle the mineral line with my storm. I can't believe I actually utilized Dark Archons and High Templars. I usually never do in campaigns. But I guess just the difficulty that kind of spiked up made me do it. Or something, I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. Okay, so the shield nullifier is here. I would have expected it to be like somewhere over here, but it's just the terrain work there. These bunkers aren't properly loaded, which can be totally be fixed with making like a special type of computer units or have like hero units inside the bunker, so they'll stay in put. But that's not the case here. Get this shield nullifier. Power generators have 800 HP, I think. Okay, did we get our shield back? No! Damn you, Protoss. All units prepare to withdraw from that. Though I'm beyond human reprisals. Even I know Mings isn't gonna like this. Praetor, we're recovering our shields here in Khylliar. On Khylliar. Well done. Our shield batteries are beginning to recharge our warriors' shields. Warriors. Praetor, we should return to Shakur's. Our people must be worried about the loss of our plasma shields. We should give an explanation to the council. said Jovan. No, they must not learn that we've been responsible of the loss of our shields. We recovered them, and that's what really matters. But I should give them explanations about our flight from Shakuras and about the recapture of Khylliar. Praetor, leave Korhal at once. You've done a great job. Why, thank you. But where are you at, Khylliar? You're gonna stay in Braxis all day long and make me do all the heavy lifting? Oh gosh. Okay, Duran's forces is no longer Terran Dominion. Interesting. Khylliar's fleet. Yeah. Just some DK Dodo here. Not Dodo. DK StarCraft here. The next video I think is gonna be remastered, so. And I think I might today maybe upload my first mission of Impending Doom, but we'll see how it goes. But for sure I'm gonna be playing the original StarCraft campaigns in remastered. But before going into that, I'm gonna be playing the precursor campaign in remastered first. So look forward to that, folks. That's gonna be next video. DK signing off.